Amazing. That is amazing. 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 Isn't that amazing? That's amazing.
When times get tough, you need to get proud. No need to look backward, put your feet on the ground. Stand up, stand up.
Welcome to the Father State. I'm Jesse Lee Peterson. I have noticed that millennials, men and women, are very talented, but the other half is messed up. And I don't know why. I have with me Reggie Paige. And Reggie is 22 years old and a filmmaker, a very good one, I might add. Also, on this end, I have Quentin Forde. And
So,
Quentin is 22 years old, and he is a rapper and recording artist. I saw one of his videos. I was thinking, oh, that'd be all right. The video was amazing.
Thank you.
And then over at my far left there, I have Nick Gonzalez, 25 years old, and the producer of the Jesse Lee Peterson radio show. And what is the beginning age and end age of a millennial?
Some say it's 1994, the cutoff. Zoomer and Millennial,
No, I think it's
Right.
96. Yeah?
right? Different
Yeah.
people say different
The
things.
cutoff?
It's hard to say when.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And what is it like for you being a millennial?
I didn't know it was like, it didn't feel like anything at first until you told me
Yeah.
something was wrong with me. Nah, it feels like just being me. I don't know. Something's always been a little weird.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What does it feel like for you to be a millennial?
It feels weird because many of the older generations, they really don't like millennials. They always like criticize millennials, and growing up, I really never understood why, but I kind of get it now as I'm older.
Oh,
So,
okay. You've heard older people criticize millennials?
Yeah.
And what is it like being a millennial? What does that feel like?
Man, I feel like it's like we're in a generation where we're like less conditioned. We have like more freedom. You know what I mean, to kind of be ourselves and express ourselves.
Right.
What
What kind
Yeah.
of things do you hear about millennials from older men?
Man, there's so many things I hear like older men saying, man, we're messed up. Millennials are messed up.
Do
they're
you know
lost.
you guys are messed up?
Man, I don't know.
Or is messed up normal?
No, I wouldn't say I'm messed up.
So you think messed up is normal?
Nah. I feel like I got a good head on my shoulders.
Oh, you
in
do?
general. Yeah.
Do you know that millennials are messed up? Half of them are messed up.
I used to
Or
think
is messed up normal?
I had a good head on my shoulders.
Oh, you did?
Man, look at the accomplishments, the families, everything that the generations before me did. I'm like, what am I doing?
Oh, yeah? How about you? Did you know that half of you were messed up before you discovered that half of you were messed up?
yeah, I kind of suspected it. Just especially when I was in college, I just saw like just the wrath of just
People acting
messed
wild.
up. Yeah, everybody was wild.
And did you think something wrong with that at the time?
Yeah, I felt that it was a problem that could easily been fixed, but I mean, it was a way, way deeper problem.
Are you a Christian?
Yes.
Were you raised by your father?
No. Well, I was raised by my stepfather.
But not your real father?
Right.
Okay. Are you a Christian?
No, I'm not a Christian. No.
Oh, you're atheist?
No, my father was so he was raised as a Christian, and then he was a Muslim for 5 years because he was part of like the Nations of Islam.
Oh,
And mom
man.
mom was Jewish. Yeah,
Wow, what a mess.
yeah, yeah. But mom though she doesn't like practice religion or anything. She never did.
Because she's a Muslim?
No, she was Jewish.
I mean,
yeah,
she's a
Jewish.
Jew.
Yeah, but she never practiced religion or anything.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And so what are you?
Me, man. I feel like I'm part of no religion, but I believe in God. That's for sure. I believe in the Creator.
And so were you raised by your father and mother together?
Yeah, well, my mother. I was raised like primarily by my mother, but I mean, my father though, he kind of like taught me certain things about, God, spirituality, you know what I mean, and
But did he live with you while you were growing up?
Nah, well, the way it worked is basically like, my parents got divorced, when I was pretty young, so then because my mom is French Jewish, so like we moved to France moved to Paris when I was like 8 years old. And so like, I lived there with her, and then he was living in America at that time. So, like I was, raised by her, primarily.
Over there.
Yeah, exactly. And then I came back with her.
So is your mother a white Jew or black Jew?
No, she's white, yeah.
Oh, you got a white mama?
Yeah, that's right,
Who's a
European.
Jew?
Yeah,
How
that's
did
right.
she end up with a Muslim?
Man, I have no idea. They met, fell in love.
Really?
That's right. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Exactly.
So is your father like a Louis Farrakhan Muslim or,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
like Allah Abba Muslim?
No, with like Minister Farrakhan. It was like back in the day. It was only for like 5 years though.
Oh, I see.
And now he's a Freemason. Yeah. So he was Christian, Muslim, and then a Freemason.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And were you raised by your father and mother?
Just my mother. I never had no daddy.
You never had no daddy?
No. Just,
What's that like?
oh man, for a while it was a struggle. For a while there, it was like a journey. First, I didn't even know what I was missing, so I was like crippled for a while. I was like,
Right.
what's going on? What is it that I'm missing? It was just right in front of me. I was missing a father, and then that was a journey for a while. But now, at these days, it's like I can finally see kind of like in the distance how to overcome.
And do you know, so you know who your father is?
No.
You don't even know who he is?
No, his name, nothing. I know his name and that he was Cuban.
That's
So
all you
half
know about
Cuban.
him?
That's all I know. And he drove a motorcycle, and he was short.
What's it like not having a father?
Like
Now,
as
you're an older millennial.
Sometimes I wonder if it'll continue to be a lifelong journey. And I've even tried, like I've put out feelers out there, Facebook and stuff, trying to find them.
Yeah.
Who knows? Like sometimes I like see other men and the way they are, and just talking to them, it's always that they had a good father in the home.
Yeah.
It's always so clear when
Man,
a
that's
man-
messed up.
Yeah.
So you would like to meet him?
Oh, that'd be great.
Would you like to, you know who your father is?
My biological father, yes,
Oh.
I do. But the relationship I have with him is kind of bittersweet. He's an activist.
Your real father?
Yes.
What kind of activist?
The pro-blackity blacks, one of those type of activists. He used to be part of the Nation of Islam.
Oh, he did?
Yeah,
Okay.
and
Just
then
like mine, yeah.
he worked with Jim Brown back in like the 80s and the 90s with the
Wow.
American, and I guess his greatest accomplishment to him is making a peace treaty between the Bloods and the Crips in
Really?
Watts,
Yeah,
and
that's
he basically just goes around just trying to save the hood and all that stuff.
Instead of saving his own son.
Right. Yeah. He, it was kind of funny because when I was raised out here, he knew where I lived. It was, we used to always hang out with each other when I was little. And until I was about 5 years old, that's when my mother got married. And all of a sudden he just disappeared. So from about first grade all the way until 8th grade, I didn't see him. No call, no cards, no nothing. And I found him on Facebook or MySpace at that time, and we reconnected. And the relationship after that, it was just kind of with me, because I thought in my head, I imagined my father being this man that I could follow, and I couldn't wait, but he turned out to be weak.
Oh, yeah. And so you found him on Facebook and sent him a note, say, hey, I think you might be my daddy?
Well, my mom's helped me.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And so are you close to your father?
Yeah.
And,
Definitely.
and are you close to your mother, too?
Yeah, both.
And what is it like to be close to your mother?
Man, it's it's deep, I mean, like, she's my mother, I love her, so, it's definitely,
Does she get on your nerve?
sometimes, like
And-
all mothers.
In what way?
Man, I feel like, sometimes, when your mother, is trying to tell you what to do all the time, and, and it's like, you feel like you've grown, like you know it all.
How old are you?
22,
You are grown.
yeah. Young man, yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not like 35 or anything.
But
you know
you've
what I mean?
grown.
Yeah.
And you've grown enough to think and do for yourself now.
Yeah, true.
Right.
But
Are you doing that?
Yeah, but I mean, she's my mother, so, I can't, just like tell her, I can't, talk back to her like that.
Why not?
well, you know, I got respect for my mother, you know.
So you think talking back, speaking up for yourself is disrespectful?
Nah, definitely I feel like you got to stand up for yourself. That's for sure.
Do you
know?
tell her how the cow ate the cabbage?
Say again?
Do you tell her how the cow ate the cabbage?
What you mean? What does that mean?
I'll come back to you.
Yeah,
Do you tell your mother how the cow ate the cabbage?
I do.
Oh, see that? Do you?
Yeah.
So tell him how the cow ate, what that mean.
Clean.
Wait,
About it.
what do you mean?
It's clear.
That's crazy.
If she's the
So-
cow and you're telling her how to eat the cabbage, then what are you telling her?
Meaning that you're honest with her, you know, if she's wrong, you tell her she's wrong. And
Yeah, I do that. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I tell them when she's wrong, you know, when she's right. That's for sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, always. Yeah.
do you feel like that's disrespectful?
Nah.
And how about your father? Do you tell him how the cow ate the cabbage?
Yeah, sometimes.
Are you afraid to?
Nah, but I mean, you know, I do it with respect, though. You know, I feel. I mean, you know, he's my father, obviously. So you know, try to be respectful. But yeah, sometimes I feel like he's got an ego.
Yeah.
You know, so I tell him, hey, pops, you know, you're wrong right now. Like, you know.
Amazing. Do you tell your father how the cow ate the cabbage?
Yeah, I do.
How does he take it?
Not that well. He kind of gets in his feelings a
Calm
lot.
down a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
He doesn't like hearing the truth about himself?
Oh no, absolutely not.
How about your mother? Does she?
Absolutely not.
She doesn't either?
No. Like the last time probably last week, me and her got into a little debate about college, and she didn't like what I had to say. I just laughed and walked away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was good. That's a good response.
Do you tell your mother how the cow ate the cabbage?
Oh, yeah.
How does she deal with it?
Oh, she cries. She does that. You know, she thinks she'd get angry, but with my sisters, she like gets angry. But with me, she tries the other way. She gets like all sad and starts crying.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Because women need men to guide them.
Uh-huh.
Do you realize that?
Yeah, well, I see what you mean. Like, I feel like I have a different relationship with my mom now.
Yeah.
Like, she started dating somebody, and I'm like, what are you doing with this guy? Like, you clearly hate him. Like, he was like this whole pathetic person.
Right. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And so, do you have morals?
Yeah.
I know
sure.
most millennials don't have morals.
I mean, like values,
Right.
principles. Yeah, yeah, definitely.
You do?
know?
Definitely.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
what are morals?
Morals, I mean, you know, respecting yourself, you know, respecting other people, you know what I mean? And yeah, but I mean, of course, you got to be free, you know, you got to, you know, be yourself, you know, do what you love. But I mean, I feel like you always have to respect yourself and not, you know, be extreme with things. And
Do you have sex out of wedlock?
nah,
Have you ever had sex out of wedlock?
nah,
Oh, you have not?
nah.
Oh, good. And why not?
Because, you know, I feel like that's wrong, you know?
And what's wrong about that?
I mean, you know, you talking about like having kids and all that, right? Like doing all that.
No,
like,
just
you know.
sex.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's like, what you mean, like, what's wrong about sex? You mean, like, is sex wrong? I mean, sex is normal. You feel me?
So
What you
do
mean?
you have sex without being married?
Yeah, of course. Of
What?
course. Yeah,
You have morals?
yeah.
And how can you have sex without being married if you have morals?
I mean, you talking about, like, you mean that's like, well, I mean, that's more like, I feel like that's, when it comes to that, I mean, I feel like, you know, I feel like you just, you know, as long as you're like, you know, respecting that other person, and you know, you both on the same page, and like, I don't see anything wrong about that.
So
you know?
meaning that when you get it in bed,
Yeah,
you know y'all on the same page?
yeah,
And that's respect?
definitely.
And so your morals don't stop you from having sex out of wedlock?
Nah,
Does it convict you at all?
nah,
Not at all.
No.
And so explain being on the same page.
Like, you know, like, I feel like as long as you both respect each other and, you know, you both know what you're doing, like, you know, like, you both want to have sex with each other, and, you know, and, like, you know, there's, like, this mutual respect, like, you know, I don't see anything wrong, you know?
Really?
Yeah, you
And
don't have to be
think-
married, yeah.
You don't think it's
No.
necessary to be married?
No, I don't think it's necessary.
And what would happen if we got her pregnant without being married?
Man, but I mean, I'd be responsible, like, just like, you know, I'd be a good man, I'd be responsible, and be like, you know what, man, like, just raise that child, you know?
But you won't marry her?
I mean, I'd have to think about that, you know? Not so sure.
How about
Yeah, I
you?
hope, yeah.
So where do your morals come from?
What do you mean?
How do you get them?
I mean, I have my own morals
Where you get them from?
for myself, you know.
You created your own morals?
Yeah, but I mean, you know, my parents taught me some, you know, some good principles too. You know what I mean? But I just follow my instincts. You know what I mean? But I always do the right thing. I always try to do the, you know, the best I can, do the
And
right
your
thing.
instinct tell you that it's okay to have sex without being married.
Yeah.
Your instinct tell you that.
Say it.
Your instinct tell you that.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That's right.
Amazing. And do you have sex out of well already?
I used to.
You used to.
Yeah.
And why did you used to? First, do you have morals?
Yes, I do.
When you were having sex, did you have morals?
No, I did not.
You did not. Did you know you didn't have any?
No, I did not.
You did not know it?
Yeah, I thought I was. I pretty much thought I was my own god. I guess. You know, back then, I basically just kind of followed the crowd, even though I knew not to follow the crowd. But you know, coming from the school that I was at, my family members, you know, the norm was to, you know, womanize and have all the girls that you could, you know, mess with, and
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
and
you
that's
weren't listening to yourself.
right. And so, you know, I basically just, especially when I was in college, high school and college, you know, I was, how you would say, a slut maker. So, you know,
You said slut mate. That's great.
Oh, are you a slut maker?
Nah,
When you in having sex with a woman out of wedlock, are you making a slut?
not at all. Nah, I don't think so.
What is it? A decent woman wouldn't be doing it.
You think?
Right.
I mean, I don't. You know.
So you're a slut maker.
Nah, I'm not a slut mate.
And so what?
He is.
So when you say bad,
I was just playing. I was just joking.
when you say back then, you're only 24 years old. It's not. You mean like yesterday?
yeah, probably. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
probably
back
like,
then, it's nowhere for you. You're 24 years old.
I mean, last year. That's,
last year.
Yeah, that was the last time I did anything. And
What made you stop and do it right?
I got closer I really got closer to God, found Christ, and basically just really wanted to be like Christ and, you know, live a good life so, you know, I could be good with His grace.
And how's that? Which way you prefer? The way you're doing it now or the other way?
The way I'm doing it now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How about you?
So have I had sex out of wedlock?
Do you have more values?
Yeah. Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Like, yeah, maybe. Are you a real Mexican?
No, I'm not Mexican at all.
Oh, you're not Mexican at
No.
all? We talked about you from,
Colombia. Well, I was born here, but my family's Colombian.
why you look like a Mexican? It
I
sound
look like a Mexican? Oh yeah, that's right. I do butcher the English language. I notice that sometimes. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to enunciate right now.
So other people in Colombia, the people in Colombia, do they all look like Mexicans?
No, I don't know.
Are there any normal looking ones
No, they all like kind of mix. They all kind of mix with each other. So
with Mexican?
yeah,
Uh,
yeah, they're all mutts.
really?
Yeah.
Wow. And so here in California, are you mistaken by other Mexicans as a Mexican?
No, actually, I get to play both teams. If I don't say that my last name is Gonzalez or speak Spanish, people don't notice most of the time.
Oh.
Do I look it really? Because
Look-
people say the Mexicans say I look white.
Would you rather look white or look like a Mexican?
I like the way I look now. I get to play both teams.
Would you rather look like a Mexican or white?
I like the way I look now.
Whose way would you rather look like a white?
Yes. Is that what you want me to say?
Yeah, you look Spanish.
Oh yeah? Okay.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Dang it.
Did you think he was a Mexican?
No, not at all.
Exactly.
No, in the beginning, I actually thought he was like from I think he was like Persian or something.
There you go.
Oh.
So I get to sneak in
You
and
look-
hear
you
what
look
they're
Spanish,
saying.
too.
Huh?
Yeah, you look Spanish too.
Oh yeah. Well, something. But
Oh.
sometimes
Something
I
like
get.
And so where do you get your moral values from?
I used to get them from just my own head. I used to think I knew everything. So like,
I understand that.
you know, so like,
Yeah.
they just came from my head. I used to like,
And do you think men should be having sex out of wedlock?
no,
Did you think that at first?
no,
Oh, you always knew it was wrong?
no. I didn't know it was wrong. That was
Oh.
normal.
Oh, you thought it was normal?
Oh yeah,
And so when you were doing that at one time, right?
yes,
And you thought it was normal?
yeah.
Why did you think it was normal?
I don't know. I thought it was the way to get close to a girl.
Through sex?
Yeah, I thought it was the only way. I thought it was like.
Well, you were getting close already.
Oh yeah, I was getting
Too close for comfort.
Yeah.
And then what made you realize you shouldn't?
Actually, well, I mean, you mentioned it sometimes, right? I've been watching you.
Yeah.
But something that really clicked was the last time I was with a girl. I don't know if you ever had like a out of body, like you see yourself from a bird's eye view,
Yeah.
and you see what you're doing. And last time I was with a girl, I was like, look, I could like see what I was doing. I don't know if that makes sense.
It does.
And I was like yelling at myself. I was like, stop it, you're being such a loser. I was being so pathetic just for sex. And I couldn't stop.
Really?
Yeah.
Even though you saw that
Even though I was watching it.
So you're being thirsty, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think so at first, but then I was like, this last one, I could see it. And
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
don't do that.
I was like begging myself to stop. But
Really?
it's never happened since.
That's like a drug addict.
Yeah.
Do you agree with me that women are sex dealers and men are sex addicts?
I'd say so, yeah.
Yeah. So, what did you think God thought about what you were doing? Were you a Christian? Are you a Christian now?
I mean, I like to pretend to be a good Christian.
Oh, you pretending?
I like to play the good Christian. I
Would
don't
you
know,
not-
I'd like to be.
What did you think that God felt? I mean, how did you think God saw what you were doing? How do you think He sees it?
I mean, I didn't think he saw anything.
Oh, you didn't think about
I didn't
God
think there was
at
a
all?
God, you know. I didn't think
Oh.
about that at all. It was just like natural.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Reggie, I noticed that millennial men, but not just millennial men, most men are afraid of women. They're afraid to speak up to them. They're afraid to correct them. They're afraid to disagree with them and all kinds of stuff. Are you like that?
I was never like that, but a lot of my friends that I grew up with, went to school with, I started to peep that they were like that they kind of worship the feminine principle.
Yeah. And what did you think about that?
It made me kind of confused because, you know, I was always taught that, you know, respect women, but, you know, you could talk to them like a regular human being. And
Exactly.
for them, they were just, oh, you know, she a queen, and, you know, whatever she says, you know, you just gotta, the woman is always right, and, you know, even when she's wrong, she's always right.
Yeah.
And, you know, they just always want to teach me that, and I was like, nah, she's wrong,
Yeah, if she's
So
wrong,
you
she's
never
wrong.
accepted that.
no.
That's amazing. How about you?
Yeah, I agree with him. Same thing. I mean,
You never been afraid to speak up to
never.
women and stuff like that?
Never.
You correct them when they're wrong?
Yeah, when she's wrong, she's wrong. When she's right, she's right.
And what do you do when she get angry at you for correcting her?
I tell her to calm down first, and then, you know, yeah, that's what I do, you know, because I mean, I don't, you know, I won't like tolerate anybody to, you know, to yell at me. You know, I won't let anybody like, you know, just, you know, get angry at me and, you know, be disrespectful like that, you know. So I just, you know, I let her, you know, I tell her to calm down first, and then, you know, I tell her, hey, look, you know, you're right about that, and then you're wrong about this, you know, period. That's it.
You're not afraid of losing her by correcting her?
Nah,
No?
no. If she's got morals, and I think if she, you know, if she has some sense, you know, and if she respects herself, smart enough to understand things, you know, she'll be like, yeah, you know what, he's right about that. You
Is
know?
it hard for women to understand?
Nah.
It's easy for women to understand?
I feel like it depends on the woman, you know. Some women just don't understand, and it's, you know, a woman who's smart, you know, who's educated,
Right.
and who's got some sense is gonna understand, that's for sure.
Oh, I see. Who are stronger, men or women?
Man, I'd say we both strong, you know, in different ways.
Who are the strongest, men or women?
That's a pretty hard question, because I mean, what I believe is we're strong in different ways, both strong. You know, I don't think there's like one that's stronger than the other, you know.
You think women are as strong as men?
Nah, not physically, you know what I mean?
I don't mean physically.
What do you mean?
The real person.
Person?
Spiritually.
Spiritual, I feel like it depends on the individual.
What do you mean?
You know, I would say some women are stronger than men. You know, I mean, some women are, you know, are stronger than some men.
You ever
know,
met a woman that is spiritually stronger? Well, we know women are not physically stronger than men,
Yeah.
right? Am I right about that?
Yeah. Some women are pretty strong. I'm not gonna lie, like, you know, Ronda Rousey. You know, she
Ronda
knock
Rousey?
someone out.
I could beat her. I could beat her
She'll
up.
knock a man out.
Can you
yeah.
beat Ronda Rousey?
No, you
Huh?
Sure about that? Yeah.
Can you beat Ronda Rousey?
Nope.
Who is Ronda Rousey?
She's a
She a
boxer.
UFC.
MMA
Yeah.
fighter.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. She's pretty strong, you know what I mean?
And so Ronda Rousey would beat all three of you guys?
I think.
Nah,
Yeah.
Huh?
nah, not me.
No,
I'm not gonna take that L.
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
She won't beat you?
Well, I'm not gonna put myself in that position.
Yeah, me either. So, you know, I mean, I think she, yeah.
I won't underestimate her. I'll go right in for the kill.
Oh, you
Exactly.
would?
Yeah, me too.
So if you fought with Romney Rousey, would you knock her out?
Man, I hope so. Yes, for sure.
You would try?
Hell yeah.
Should you be?
Yeah, anybody.
Should a
would.
man be knocking a woman out?
Say again?
Should a man knock a woman out?
Nah. If a man should knock a woman out, nah, I don't think so. Nah.
How about Romney Rousey if you're in the boxing ring with her?
I mean, if it's a fight, right? You know what I mean? But I mean, yeah,
You'd knock her out?
I have no idea.
So there's a possibility that Romney Rousey can beat you or you.
I didn't say that. I'm the one saying I can beat her.
Oh, okay.
Ronda Rousey. I'm calling you out.
Oh shit, okay. Damn. We're gonna have to train for that.
So there's a possibility Romney Rousey can beat you.
Yeah.
Is she black?
Nah, she's white.
Oh yeah, a white woman can beat you?
Yeah, I guess.
Beta.
No, I'm an alpha. You know, I'm an alpha male.
Not and get beat by Romney Rousey.
I mean, she an MMA fighter, man. You know what I'm saying?
What?
She an MMA fighter. You know.
Oh, but she just trained.
Yeah, you gotta have to train. Yeah.
But not to beat men. I think she just beat women.
Yeah.
Is that right? I've never seen her, or heard of her. All right. What is a man?
I mean, a man. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Like a man?
Like what is a man?
Like where do you stand? Like as a man, is that what you mean? Like what? Yeah.
What is a man?
A man is a lot of things.
A lot of things?
A lot of things.
A drag queen?
Nah, hell no.
When you say a lot of things, what is a man?
I mean, a man represents a lot of things. You know, a lot of principles. You know, strength. You know, that's for sure. You know, strength. You know, being respectful towards himself. You know, respecting other people. You know, being an example. You know, being a good father figure. You know, a lot of different things.
What is a man?
A man is a good leader, a strong leader.
Yeah, a leader. Yeah.
A man should be stoic. Yeah, a strong leader, the head of the house, and stoic.
Yeah.
What
Stand
does
up for
stoic
himself.
mean?
Someone that represses their emotions. So they think logically, not with their emotions.
What's a
I agree
man?
with that.
So a male who's come out of being a male, out of that like beast animal state, and into something, I'm starting to believe divine, something more, something like that's a gift given to the man.
Okay.
I'm starting to believe that it's not something you could do on your
Are
own.
you a man?
Yes.
Not a male, but
Yes.
a man.
A man.
Are you a man?
Yes, sir.
How about you?
Yeah, problem.
And so, should a man have emotions?
I mean, I think all human beings have emotions, but I mean, you definitely have to control them. As a man, as a real man, it's definitely important to know how to control them. And to
Should a man
think
have
logically.
emotions?
Yeah.
How can you be a man if you have emotions?
Like what I mean, like by having emotions, I think you should be empathetic, towards other people. Not like completely ignore people's feelings and not care about how someone.
Why should you care about their feelings?
Because I mean, if you're in a situation where you're talking to someone, you're in an altercation, and you don't give a damn at all about their emotions, I mean, it can kind of escalate. So I think you have to, be empathetic, towards people's feelings, and to a certain extent, and still stand up for yourself, though. You know what I mean? And
Should a
you gotta
man be
logical.
emotional?
Yeah.
No.
And why you say no?
Because emotions, from my experience, usually leads to just,
Yeah.
fear, hatred, a lot of problems. So, a man really shouldn't be emotional, like like how you say, they act like a female.
Yeah, you gotta control them.
Should a man be emotional?
No.
Are you emotional?
No, not anymore. And when I was emotional, that's why I know a man should be emotional. Because when I was,
Right.
there was no control, no.
You're not an emotional man?
No.
And how did you get over it?
Let's go through the Jesseisms. I faced the mother.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So you got over your emotions?
Yes.
How did you get over yours?
Like how you said, I faced my mother, faced my father, and basically just, checked my ego, checked myself, and really did a lot of reflection and really looked at all the relationships I had with other people and, kind of figured out the way I was acting with other people.
Yeah.
And so, when I act very emotional, I saw how weak I was, and I really just did not want to be like that. I saw how my father is, and I really didn't want to be like that. So that was a lot of motivation for me.
Yeah.
So, and one thing I always was preached to me, especially when I was younger, was you got to be stoic. You men,
Who told you that? Your mother?
my grandmother.
Oh, your grandmother. Oh, okay. Amazing. And so, how did you become an emotional man?
Man, I used to be really emotional growing up when I was a kid, and then I realized like that, if you every time you're emotional, I mean you lose yourself.
Yeah.
You can't do anything. So then I was like, man, I started working on myself, and really did like some self-reflection, and really learned how to control my emotions.
Yeah.
I think it's really important as a man to be able to control your emotions, that's for sure, and not be always emotional like that, and
So, I got to ask you, are men over women, head of women?
You know what I mean?
Are men the head of a woman?
What you mean by that? Like,
They're over the woman?
nah,
And
nah,
should they be?
I don't think so.
Where did the woman come from? When God created the woman, who did He create her from?
Man, that's a crazy question. I don't even know.
You have no idea where
Nah.
she came from?
Nah,
Oh,
where she come from?
You weren't there?
Nah. Were
How do you know how the woman was created?
Yeah, from the rib of the man. So,
Nah, I didn't know that. Nah.
You didn't know she came from the man?
Nope.
You never heard that?
Nah.
What do you think about that?
Man, I have no idea, honestly. I wouldn't know what to say about that.
So
You
it
tell
feels-
me.
Did you know the woman came from the man?
Yeah.
What?
I've always heard that story.
Oh, you already heard.
I-
Yeah, I've heard
East
that
story.
story. It's like biblical, but it wasn't until late. I mean, I always rejected it too.
You rejected that
Oh, yeah.
idea that the woman came from
Yes.
the man?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I was actually taught to that the woman, wow, treat her like special. Like, I was almost in not exact words. I was almost taught to put the woman above me.
Really?
Put it on a pedestal.
by the women in my family.
That's amazing.
Yeah, 5 moms. That's a mother and 4 sisters. Yeah.
And they were taught you
Yeah,
to put
yeah.
the woman above you.
Pretty much, and not even in. They didn't even have to put it in words, but that's pretty much what they taught me.
So what was it like growing up with that idea?
Dang, it was like I was just controlled, pretty much, and I didn't even notice it, but I was just pretty much controlled. And girls thought I was cute, and I thought I was like, dang, I was a stud. But they were controlling me, and then you know what I'm saying?
Thought he was the man, huh?
Yeah.
Were you controlled by the woman? Were you taught to put the woman above?
yes, my mother, growing up, my mother was pretty much she wore the pants of the relationship. And so, I was pretty much taught, worship the woman. Then when I reconnected with my biological father, he even told me that his God is a feminine God.
Really?
Yeah. So, I mean, and then when I went to college too, most of the teachers, most of the professors that, they were real cool with me. They really always had my back. But they were mostly female professors. And, when I was in class, they were teaching, the female, we birthed y'all, and, that's something special. That's where creation came from. How my homeboy used to say it, the black woman are God and heaven's between their legs. So,
Black women of God with heaven between their legs?
yeah. Yeah, so, that was all the indoctrination I was taught.
You ever heard that?
No, I never heard that.
Oh, you were taught that for real?
Yeah.
Man.
And you believed it?
No, I thought that was kind of funny.
Oh,
when
that's
he told
crazy.
me that, that was like when I started to wake up.
Oh, I see.
When he said that, I was like, okay.
So when God made human beings, he made man from his image,
Okay.
and he made the woman from the man image. He took the woman out of the man and created the woman in your image, and he created you in his image. And because of that, men are over women.
Thoughts?
Blank.
Read
What do you
on.
think about that now?
Man, I mean, hey,
Is that good news?
Man, honestly, I don't even know, you know?
You don't know what to do with it?
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's, you know, it's what you believe, right? Yeah.
No, that's what God did.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay.
God did it.
Damn.
Huh?
Damn.
Damn?
Yeah.
When you say damn, what do you mean?
Nothing at all.
You like that idea, knowing that?
I mean, you know, like I think it's interesting. Yeah.
I want to throw something at you guys real fast today. I need to do the hot seat. We're running out of time. Women hate men to the
Really?
point that they kill their children in the womb, and to the point that they're willing to kill your kids even at the 9th month now. They turn your kids against you. They would lie on you to put you in jail before they let you have your own kids. Or if they get mad at you, if they see you with another woman or anything like that.
Yeah.
Or if they just get mad at you. They would deceive you, lie to you. They would play you. What do you think about that?
I think you're generalizing.
You don't think that's true?
Nah, not all women. I think some women are like that, but not all women.
Have you ever met one that wasn't like that?
Nah, I never met a woman like that.
Have you paid attention to see?
Nah, not
Oh.
really, no. But I mean, damn, that's crazy.
What do you
Not
think
all
about
women
that,
are like
Reggie?
that.
That's the truth.
About all
Like,
women.
not all women. Like the women that
Yeah, some
are put
women
in
like that,
are put in their place, but majority of the women that you see today, my generation specifically, I mean they're a hot mess right now.
Yeah, it's true. There's a lot of women who are, I agree, who are like, who are a hot mess, but
And
this
you know why that is? What do you think about that, Reggie?
Reggie. About
Yeah.
women
What I
like
just
liking
said,
abortion
they
and all
hate
that?
men is to the point they'll kill men, children in the womb. And they'll take away for you if they're born, happen to be born, lucky enough to make it.
First time
through.
I realized was not, was like, I'd say like a year and a half ago. I was in a group thinking abortion was okay sometimes. And I brought it up, and the way, it was just girls, right? And the way they attacked me about it, I was like, why do you want to kill babies so badly?
They
And
hate the man.
it made me turn all the way like anti-abortion, so.
Do you support abortion? Oh, go ahead, finish.
Every time I brought it up to girls, that's how they react. Just like, man, what is in there that makes them want to do that?
The hatred of man.
Yeah.
And they hate you because you represent God.
No?
What do you think about that? They hate the Son of God.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. That's crazy.
This guy waking up before our very eyes.
Did you know they hate you because you're the Son of God?
I did not know that.
And it's not them, but it's their spirit that's inside. Satan is their daddy. What do you think about that?
I'm just listening.
All right. Do you support the Great White Hope?
Who's that? Who's the Great White Hope?
President Trump. You don't know the Great White Hope?
President Trump? Man, nah, I don't support him at all. Nah.
You know why not?
Because he's selfish.
In what way?
He's selfish. He's, he doesn't care about anybody but himself.
And why you say that?
Well, I mean, I observe, the way he is. He only cares about, promoting himself.
And,
I mean?
and how is that?
What do you mean?
What has he done to imply to you that he only promotes himself?
I mean, it's the way he presents himself and the way he behaves. I could tell he's
In
pretty
what way
selfish.
does he
And he's-
behave that says that?
Well, I mean, he many things, man. He like the young black youth.
All right,
You know
what
what I
has he done to imply that?
I mean, it's just the way he, the way he, how to explain, like I feel like it's just the way he talks, the way he talks about us. I mean, especially like the minorities, like
What do you
Mexican.
say about you?
Well, I mean, not specifically like about us, like black people. I would say, like for example, like Mexicans.
What do you say about the Mexicans?
He called them rapists.
He did not call them rapists.
No, he did.
You heard him call them rapists?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
When did you hear him call them rapists?
I mean, I heard it, like on, in a couple videos, and like a couple tapes.
Oh, you
like,
heard him say it or other
yeah.
people say it?
Not him. You know what I mean?
Oh, you heard it in a video?
Yeah. I mean,
Was
I
it
can't
altered or something?
I can't remember, when it was, but I mean, I heard him
Was
say
the
that.
video altered so it make it sound like he was saying Mexicans are rapists?
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's what I heard, and I mean, he said he was gonna build a great wall or something like that, and he was, he was gonna have Mexico pay for that wall.
He was going to put a wall around the U.S. borders
Mm.
to keep the illegal aliens out. Is that the right thing to do?
I mean, you know, I wouldn't say that they're all, you know, illegal, you know.
If they're coming across the borders illegally, breaking the law, would that make them illegal?
Yeah, I mean, I guess to a certain extent, yeah, in a way, but I mean,
What do you mean, to either they're illegals or not? If they breaking the law to come
Yeah.
here, would that make them illegals?
yeah, it would, but I mean,
So-
he's acting like they're all criminals, and they're not, you know.
He didn't act that way. He said you have
Mm-hmm.
rapists, criminals, whatever else, and whatever coming across the border. Would that be true? If the border is wide open and all these people are coming in, don't you have everything coming in if you don't know?
I mean,
where-
yeah, you got some individuals, yeah, you know,
Right.
some criminals, you know. they'll be
That's
coming
all he
in.
said.
Yeah, but not all of them, you know.
Right, he didn't say it wrong.
Uh-huh.
Did you know that?
I mean, yeah,
You knew that?
yeah.
So now do you love the Great White Hope?
Nah, still don't love him. Nah,
How about you? You love the Great White Hope?
I do.
And why?
damn.
You said damn.
Selfish, man, come on, racist and selfish.
Nah, he's not. He actually cares about this country. He, you know, this is like the first time we actually have a president that, you know, cares about the country.
I think Obama cared about the country.
Oh,
for real.
no.
Yeah, man. Cared about
Nah,
us, for sure.
Obama didn't care about this country one lick. I mean, under Obama, how many riots in the black community was there? George Zimmerman, that Trayvon Martin, that was under Obama. All the riots, Baltimore, Charlotte, that was under Obama. Under Trump, I mean, you see stuff now, but it's just really just people complaining because they just hate the man. And he's just standing up for himself. It's like when people talk all that junk about you, when you want to stand up for yourself.
Yeah, of
And that's all he does. You know, the
What
whole.
did Obama do
yeah.
for you to make you think he loved you?
I mean, I think he's an inspiration in general, you know.
But
Very
what did he
smart man.
do for the black people that make black people think he loved them?
I mean, he inspired us to, you know, to make progression, you know,
To do what?
to better ourselves, man. You know,
But a
to
cat
elevate.
can inspire you,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And so that was no big deal.
I mean, yeah. I mean, to me, I mean, he inspired me a lot, you know.
To do what?
I mean, to elevate.
But
you
he
know?
wasn't a good example,
You think?
right?
No, I think he was an example.
He was a beta male,
Nah,
all the way.
alpha male. You know.
Have you seen Big Mama?
Yeah.
Would an
That's what
alpha
you
male
comparing him
be?
to.
Huh?
That's what you comparing him to.
Yeah. No, Michelle, his wife, is Big Mama.
Savage.
Would an alpha male be married to a Big Mama?
Man, I have no idea. Maybe.
Well, what do you think of the Great White Hope?
No, I support him.
And why?
I don't understand how this anchor baby has more sense than someone who's been here the whole life. I love the Great White Hope.
Yeah.
I think he's great.
Right on.
Yeah.
And why?
Man, the way he handles everything is just, it's the right way. He just handles everything head on. And when I saw him doing that,
What does he handle well?
everything,
Like-
conflict mostly.
Conflict?
Yeah, for sure. Conflict and attacks.
an example.
He attacks back.
Attacks
Everything,
back,
man.
yeah.
Yeah, about
economy?
like for when people call him racist and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Right.
And so, yeah, no, I think
Also,
he's
he gave your people some jobs. Under Obama, they didn't work. Your people they had no. Do you identify as black, white, or Jewish, or what are you?
Man, I'm like many things, man. Black, yeah, black and white, you know.
So
Black
your
and
father
Jewish.
is black.
Yeah, my dad's black. He's Guyanese.
Oh,
Yeah, he West Indian.
So do you identify as a Jew?
Yeah, not really. I mean, I am Jewish because my mother's Jewish. You know what I mean? So, you know, but I identify as no, I don't identify as Jewish or Christian or Muslim at all.
Why do you identify as black?
Well, because I'm half black and white. You know.
So why don't you identify as white too?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I identify as black and white.
But
Yeah.
when people ask you what's your race, do you say white?
No, I say black and white. I tell them my mom, my mom is white. You know, my dad is black. Yeah.
But you
It's the
identify
truth.
more with blacks?
No, I identify with both.
Oh, okay.
You know.
I gotta ask you guys some. It's time for me to heat up this interview, and what I need from you is put you on the hot seat, right?
Yeah.
And I just need yes or no.
Okay.
All right. Number one, can you find love in Tinder?
Yeah.
Can you
No.
find love in the Tinder app?
No.
Can you
No.
find love in Tinder?
no.
Is global warming made up?
Nah.
Is it a lie?
I mean, no, it's not a lie.
Is global warming made up? Is it a lie?
Yeah.
Is global warming made up? Is it a lie?
I don't know.
You don't know?
You
I don't know.
No, it's not a lie at all. No.
It's
The
not a
earth's
lie.
flat around. I don't know.
It's real.
Would you rather date a Hispanic woman or an Asian woman?
Man, I like both. I like Hispanic women. Yeah.
Would you rather date a Hispanic woman or an Asian woman?
Hispanic.
How about you? A Hispanic woman or Asian?
Probably go with Asian.
How about you? Hispanic or Asian?
Hispanic.
Hispanic.
Yeah.
Should a felon be allowed to vote?
No.
What'd you say?
No.
Should a felon be allowed to vote?
A felon?
Uh-huh.
Nah.
Should men have anything? Should men shave anything except their face?
I mean, whatever. I mean, honestly, man, it's like everybody's free to do whatever they want. So you know.
Should men shave anything except their face?
I
You
guess.
should ask him if he shaves anything.
Yeah.
Except their face.
Yeah. Yeah.
They should.
Yeah.
Do you shave?
Yeah, I shave. Yeah.
All over?
No, not everything. No. I mean, I shave. You know, my beard and you know what I mean. You know. Yeah.
You shave under your arms?
Nah. No.
Oh,
no,
good. You don't shave like a woman does.
Nah.
Oh, good. Should a man shave anything except his face?
No.
Should men shave anything except his face?
No.
Do you shave?
No.
You used to?
Nope.
How about you?
No.
You never shave?
No.
You look like you shave.
I mean, besides this.
Right, beside your face?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is it possible to have perfect peace?
Yes.
Is it possible to have perfect peace?
Yeah.
Is it possible to have perfect peace?
Yes.
Would you rather be born with no arms or no conscience?
No arms.
Would you rather be born with no arms or no conscience?
No arms.
Can you be born without a conscience? Like, would you just be dead?
Would you rather be born with no arms
like a
or
vegetable?
Give me
no
the consciousness. Give no arms. I guess. I don't think I'll be alive with the other option. I don't think that's even possible. Who
So-
made this question?
That's a crazy ass question. Yeah,
You said what?
that's a crazy question.
You said that's a crazy,
Yeah.
some kind of question.
That question.
Would you rather be born with no arms or no conscience?
No arms.
Okay. Who has more privilege in America, gay people or black people?
Man, that's a tough question. Man, I would say.
We're on the hot seat, so you got to move it.
Man, I would say gay people.
Gay people?
Yeah.
Who do you say have more privilege in America, gay people or black people?
I'll say black folks.
Black people?
Yeah.
Who do you think has more privilege in America, black people? I mean, gay people or black people?
I think the hierarchy is. I'm going to say the hierarchy is black men, gay men, then black women. So the
Who do
black
you
women
say
are
have
the
more
dog.
privilege in America, gay people or black people?
Okay, black people. Short answer.
Does each person have their own truth, or is there only one truth?
There's only one truth.
Does each person have their own truth, or there's only one truth?
One truth.
Does each person have their own truth, or is there only one truth?
One truth.
What is that truth?
Man, what do you mean exactly?
What is that truth?
Truth is the truth. You know?
What is that truth?
The truth is, just, being honest. in
What is
general.
that truth?
The truth from God.
What is that truth?
It's supposed to be hot seat. This is a long answer. No. Truth just is. Truth just is. It exists outside of any person.
Does
I don't know what that means.
should we celebrate? Should black people celebrate White History?
Man, that's a tough question.
Answer it.
Honestly, yeah.
Black people should celebrate White History.
White, yeah. I think we should celebrate all history in general, but
Should black people celebrate White History?
Yes.
Should black people celebrate White
If
History?
black people drop Black History Month, then White History Month should be dropped unless it's include black.
Okay. Doesn't July just feel white?
say again?
Doesn't July just feel white?
July? Yeah. Man, I have no idea. Yeah, maybe, I guess so, yeah. I guess so.
I noticed that millennials curse freely. What is that? Do y'all know it's wrong to curse in public and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, it is.
Why y'all do it? Because a whole lot of millennials do it.
Man, I guess I forget, man.
It's like a
You know?
second language. How can people get your rap?
I mean, like I had like one of my songs. So like my latest song is called "Tell Them All." So I released a music video to it, and it's a song about it's like a little intro about myself. And I'm talking about my life perspective. Now I see how I see things, and that I'm pretty much coming for the throne. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You coming from the throne?
Coming for the throne.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
You know,
And how can people get it?
I mean, just listen to it.
I mean, where is it? Is it online?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Oh,
yeah.
YouTube?
Yeah, it's on my YouTube channel.
What's your YouTube channel?
So just type in Quentin Forde, so Quentin Forde.
Oh, okay. When you put it on your earrings, do you feel pretty?
No, I feel motivated.
When you put your earrings on?
Yeah.
Do you
you
feel-
mean, oh, my ears? I thought you meant like, yeah, have
Your
my
earrings.
ears. Yeah, I like
Do you
it. I
feel
think
like,
it's cool.
oh, I'm so pretty?
No, I think it's cool. I think it's nice.
Should men wear earrings?
Yeah,
Oh,
if they
okay.
want to, yeah, sure.
But that's a woman's thing to wear earrings.
No, not necessarily.
Who said that?
I mean, who said that? Who said that it was a woman?
Because a woman dress up to look pretty for a man, and a man a man handsome is attracted to a woman.
I mean, I think these.
But when
earrings-
you wear earrings, people think you're gay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, that's their opinion. I mean, I don't care, you know.
Will you still wear them?
Yeah, still wear
All
them, of
right. I'm
course.
telling you, when you're walking down the road, they think, oh, I wonder.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I mean, they believe whatever they want to believe. I don't think there's anything wrong with being gay or straight, you know. So
Oh, you
people,
accept homosexuality as normal?
yeah, people
Okay.
do what they want. Yeah.
Amazing.
People are free to be whatever they want. Yeah, for sure.
Amazing. Anything you want to promote?
Sure. You can check me out, my videos at Handlebar Film on YouTube and Instagram. Handlebar Film, no S at the end.
Okay. Anything you want to promote?
No, I'm a nobody.
Yeah.
Watch the show. Watch the Jesse Lee Peterson show.
So do you have a
Call me
I'm a
sometime.
nobody.
So do you have a nobody YouTube channel?
No, I don't have YouTube,
You should
Instagram.
put
I don't have anything.
YouTube that says nobody channel
Oh yeah, I'll put nothing on
and
it.
put yourself up there. Nothing.
Oh yeah.
Last question. Did you have fun?
Yeah, man,
Did you have
I loved
fun?
Yes, sir.
it. It was crazy, but I
Oh,
loved
yeah.
it. Crazy questions, man.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for coming on.
Sure, no problem.
All right, thank you for coming, guys.
Thank you so much.
And thank you so much for tuning in. And don't forget to like, follow, tweet, subscribe, share. We have merchandise up there. Merch. Don't forget to hit that. And also, make sure you subscribe because our enemies hate us, so we'll fight them back. All right?
Next time on The Fallen State.
Tell them all that I'm coming and to be ready. Cause I'm hungry for the throne and I want all the glory. Big dreams on my mind, I'm finna make them happen. I done sacrificed so much, it's time to really get it. Tell them all that I'm coming and to be ready. Cause I'm hungry for the throne and I want all the glory. Big dreams on my mind, I'm finna make them happen. I done sacrificed so much, it's time to really get it. Y'all better tell them all that I'm coming and to get mad ready for my entrance. Cause I'm posted like a Roman soldier. Victory's morning.
Thanks for watching The Fallen State. We need your continued support. Donate to my nonprofit here. Subscribe and like the videos here. And tell everybody and their mama about the show.